Okay, we're going to talk about setting up and adjusting the tire pressure set point valve. That's this guy right here. This is what determines the tire pressure that you're going to run on the street. This is a 5/8, this is an 11/16. You're going to want to break loose this jam nut right here. You're going to turn it clockwise from down on this. You're going to turn that clockwise to break it loose. Okay. The spring that comes in the valve itself is adjustable from 32 psi to 100 psi. If you're below 32 psi and above 7 psi, you'll switch over to this spring right here and it'll be marked in the kit. If you're above 101 psi to 140 psi, you'll switch over to this kit. And to change out the spring, it's very simple. You want to hold the valve vertical like this, unscrew this cap all the way off, like that. You want to pull this spring out. You don't want anything else to come out. Pull that spring off. Set the spring in there. That's the one that you need. Put the cap back on and thread it down. It's as simple as that to change a spring. So we'll put this one back in the middle, which is adjustable from 32 psi to 70. Okay. So how you're going to adjust this, it's very simple. You don't need to hook your whips up to the system. Just hook up your air supply, whether it's an onboard air compressor. You can use a home compressor, tie it into the Type V on the main control. Turn the manual valve down a little bit so it's not flowing too crazy amount of air. And then all you're going to do is put your gauge on the system and you're going to adjust this in if you want a higher pressure, and you're going to adjust this out if you want a lower pressure. So clockwise, higher pressure, counterclockwise, lower pressure. Once you get it to where you want, you're just going to take this jam nut up like this, hold one wrench on the body, turn this jam nut tight with another wrench, and that locks it in place, and it'll stay like that until you decide you want to change it to a different pressure.